For the year of 2026, we are not bringing friends with benefits into the year of 2026 because women cannot handle being friends with benefits, and you women get dickmatized, and once that dick gets far enough into your gut, it hits your heart, and then you start acting differently and you start moving weird. So in the year of 2026, we will not go out here actively dating, acting as if we can be friends with benefits because you cannot handle it. And you get the false belief that as soon as a man enters your body, all of the rules are supposed to change, and they aren't. You can't handle it. Your coochie is connected to your heart. Your heart is connected to your brain. Your brain is connected to insanity, because if the penis is good enough, everything that you believe, everything that he said, everything that you agreed upon, it all.
If you're a person in a situationship or friends with benefit arrangement, if you're going to somebody and you are crying about the situation that you're in, I question your delusion. Because there's absolutely no way that you can possibly believe that a situation that has blurred lines is going to provide you with certainty, clarity, security, or be built off trust, when the situation is created based off of chemistry and not true compatibility. Don't even get into the conversation of boundaries. Boundaries need defined lines. Blur lines don't provide that. Those situations don't provide that. The only type of boundaries you typically would have in those situations are loose or porous boundaries. All they have to do is send you some reaffirming text, some nasty stuff, give you a compliment, a little appreciation, sprinkle a little bit of making you feel important on there. What do you think starts to happen when you have a liking for somebody and you spend time with them, you're having intercourse with them, you're having conversations, intellectual, emotional, spiritual conversations? What do you think is going to happen? Sorry, y'all, but this really tickles me. But you can't say we're friends with benefits and then say, I strictly want to just have intercourse. But you're literally creating this blurred line between a friendship and the benefits of a relationship. They still get the relational aspects of you. My Lord Jesus, do y'all hear that? And for those of you who have those arrangements, whenever things go sour, or whenever you start to develop feelings or they start to develop feelings, y'all be the main ones hitting up people's lines talking about, I don't understand where things turned. Now I'm thinking something's going on up here, because there's no way you didn't believe or you didn't think that things were going to turn. That's what I mean. See, stop hitting up people's lines if you don't want direction or correction. If you just want sympathy and attention, you need to go do that somewhere else. Go talk to that person you have that arrangement with. Because there's no... Never mind. Y'all have a good day.
Hey, so earlier I was thinking about the fact that when I was younger and I was scared of commitment and I was just willy-nilly things didn't matter, I really thought that friends with benefits, like, I thought that there was nothing wrong with being friends with benefits with a man. When I said that is so embarrassing, it's probably the worst thing I've ever done in my life. Because what the fuck do you mean friends with benefits with a man? What are you benefiting from having sex with a man and that's it? Hello? Friends with benefits. Matter of fact, we need to call it something else, because it's really not even friends with benefits. Hey, the only way that you can be friends with benefits with a man is if you're sleeping with him and he paying a bill and you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? Like, ain't no way I really just used to be out here just giving up cooch for nothing. Like, not a light bill, not a phone bill. Like, I'm just pulling up, getting done in and leaving. Like, friends with benefits? Bitch. I'm letting this nigga suck my energy dry, completely down to the ground. I'm talking about friends with benefits. What am I benefiting? Oh, Lord.
See, people don't know how to be friends with benefits anymore. What you mean you love me? You love me? I love you too. Duh, but you gotta control that. I ain't gonna tell you that. You gotta hold it down. Crash it out.
I can't help but to laugh when a man brings up friends with benefits. Because what's the benefit for me? Are you paying bills? Are you going to pay my car note? Are you going to pay my rent? No? Oh, okay. So what's the benefit? Because you're going to finish. I'm not. When you're checking up on me, you're not actually genuinely checking up on me. You're checking to see where I'm at because you want me to come over and sit on it. You're not taking me out on dates. And you don't really give a fuck to know how my day is. So what's my benefit? I know you're benefiting, but what's my benefit? Yeah, no, I'm good. Stop falling for the propaganda that women benefit from friends with benefits. Unless you're getting your fucking bills paid, you are being used.
The male translation of friends with benefits. Let's put ourselves in a position where I benefit all of the time and you benefit none of the time. That sounds about equal, right? In this situation, it'll be really convenient because I will get to have full physical, mental, emotional access to you because you'll become attached to me after we do the do. But here's the crazy part. After we do the do, after I get what I want from you, I don't have to give you anything in return. Actually, here's the amazing part about the way the math works. What you actually want from me, which is commitment, loyalty, consistency, you get none of that. And I get all of the things I want, which is just mainly the physical access to you. You know what I mean. But see, here's where things get interesting. I don't present it to you as if I'm the only one benefiting. I present it to you as if you're benefiting from this situation too, even though you're not. And the way I explain you benefiting from it is how I explain me benefiting from it, but I don't address the fact that we're two different individuals with two different sets of needs and wants and desires. But if I ignore that and pretend like you want the same thing as me, I can present the situation as being mutually beneficial so that it lasts long enough for you to not realize that it's actually not beneficial for you at all. And by the time you do realize how much I've taken advantage of you in this situation, it'll be too late because I'll already have found a new girl to have another friends with benefits with.
Why can't girls do friends with benefits? Y'all say y'all want nothing serious, then end up catching feelings 2 business days later.
So I think women, when we friend zone, it generally means that you're not having sex with us. You're not having sex with us. That's generally how women friend zone.
Yeah.
But men, y'all don't really friend zone that way. Y'all be like, we having sex, but we're still friends. And I think that's where the disconnect comes in. Like, because if you're having sex with a woman over and over and over again, she's not gonna act like a friend. Hold up. First of all, sex and like the other stuff, hanging out a designated day or time of the week and all of that all the time, a woman it's only natural that a woman is going to get attached. That's only natural.
Listen, I can't help that I'm him. That's first and foremost. That's something I can't help.
Listen, I don't know who need to hear this, but we too grown for this friends with benefit conversation. First of all, life too short to be sitting around giving people the benefit of you and you're not getting nothing in return. I'm no longer in the business of trying to be a friends with benefits or be in a situationship. Baby, listen, I got things to do. So anytime that I invest in someone, trust and believe. I'm investing time in folks who know how to love me, who reciprocate energy that I give. And honestly, I don't even have the energy to continue to fool with people who don't even know how to love themselves first. Because honestly, if you knew how to love yourself, you wouldn't be trying to look for friends with benefits or situationships to fill a void. Baby, you got some healing to do. Do that first and then holler at me. Just saying.
Sprinkle, sprinkle. Can I have a something? Friends with benefits? Nope, that's ratchet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. You know how many women are sitting there mad because they got pregnant by their friends with benefits and they didn't disappear. And now they asking if they can still level up with 2 babies and this and that. Yeah, you can still level up, but I don't believe in friends with benefits. Where is your benefits? Are the benefits money, baby? Are those benefits in cash? Because if they not, I don't see no benefit. Where's the cash? Okay, that's only benefits for men. Okay. If he can't pay your bills, you're not benefiting. You're just giving away free sex to some random dude with no commitment. That's all you're doing, and it's ratchet. Sprinkle, sprinkle. And I'm not being mean. I'm giving you tough love because that's what you need to hear. Somebody's not gonna tell you the truth. I just did. You're just being used with no commitment, and you still got to pay your own bills. Okay.
friends with benefits is worse for women than for men, okay? And it's bad for both, I'd say, because men naturally seek sexual novelty unless they are deeply committed to someone. And women seek emotional novelty in the sense that they're willing to date a lot of men until they find someone who hits the spot, right? Men date less than women, even if it seems like, oh, he has a roster and all these things. Yeah, maybe for sleeping around, not for dating and emotional investment. Women talk to more men in a day than men talk to women on average when it comes to the dating space. So, because of course, men have to pursue, right? You, as the egg, are going to receive more attention. That's a good thing. But friends with benefits is worse because on average, the investment required, it's bad for both, because if you guys aren't escalating into a relationship, you're both giving, a man's giving a bit of his heart, you're giving your body, screws both of you if you don't end up together. It always turns into, oh, it's not just FWB, right? So for women, it's worse because you're giving your whole body on average for very little emotional investment on his side. So it's easier for him to replace you if he can't find you. It's a negative for him because it implies he can't find you. He's only re-upping with you not because he's super attached. If he were, why is he not escalating it into a romantic investment? So who usually bears the brunt of the loss when it ends? The woman. And you'll see that. You can check online, check the internet on who's complaining more about these situationships, right? So protect yourself. If it's not escalating into something deeper, protect your body so as to protect your heart.
I don't know who needs to hear this, but there is no benefit to being friends with benefits. And let me tell you why. What would be the benefit of you being accessible to someone under the terms of, yeah, I want to deal with you, but I don't want to deal with you like that? Meaning that they still want to do them while doing you. Now, you could genuinely be a relationship type of person, and now you're going to act as if you're in a committed relationship because this is the person that you are doing things of a benefit for. And a lot of times, the only thing that's separating friends and friends with benefits is that it's sex involved. Men are usually only going to do just that. So imagine, you're probably giving him everything that he wants, maybe trying to, it seems like you'd be trying to court him instead of him courting you, and the only thing that you get is some dick. Imagine that. Imagine you showing a man everything that you offer. You could be the full package, and the next thing you know, he's gonna say, you know what, nah, for you being you, I'm gonna give you some dick. Like, be for real, that shit is not worth it. Like, stop that shit. I want people to stop bringing that situationship shit into the New Year's, friends with benefits shit. Cut that shit off and stop that shit now. In the new year, y'all are gonna start fresh. There ain't gonna be none of that nonsense going on. Let all of that shit stay right where it needs to be left at, because I know the fuck y'all lying. Get yourself together. Have some motherfucking self-respect.
I can't imagine someone who is overly anxious being in a friends with benefits type relationship.
No,
you know?
that would drive them insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But don't you feel that women do this all the time? Like, man, I have an opportunity at something I want. He's saying, he's being upfront, I want this only. And you're like, oh, all right, I'll take it right now. And I think that they do it all the time. Yeah.
They bamboozle themselves.
Yeah.
They think that they can trick them into
Yeah.
a relationship. They're like, I'm gonna get in there, I'm gonna give you some
Walk
good
'em down.
pussy, some good everything, and then I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna switch it up on you.
Yeah. He's manipulative.
Yeah, I don't like when anyone moves the cheese on me. If this is what you said you were going to be, just execute on that. I'm going to be more than happy.
Let's talk about it, ladies. Featuring Sun. But I got a word of advice for y'all, and I want y'all to pay attention. Get a clipboard, whatever. If you allow yourself to be a situationship, a friend with benefits, or you allow a dude to dictate what your relationship is going to go and take their time, I want you to write Goofy Goober on your forehead in big letters. Because I keep telling y'all, if you allow yourself to be a situationship, you're basically signing up to say, you could do whatever you want, and I will wait on you. If you know you want to be in a relationship by a certain time, if you know you have your own goals that you have planned out for your relationship in a certain time frame, you stick to that. Because the moment you get off track and you let him put you in that category, you have wasted your time. There is nobody I can say, if you're in a situationship or you're a friend with benefit or you're going with the flow, you have now wasted your time. You have agreed to waste your time. Because that's what's going to happen. Because dudes know if they want to be with you or not when they meet you, when they interact with you. So if you're in a situationship or you're a friend with benefit, he does not fucking want you. He just wants the access to you. And as long as he's getting that access, he has a field day. He loves it all. But the moment you cut that access from him, watch how quickly he disappears like Casper. he becomes James St. Patrick, no longer existed, because you're not giving him what he wanted anymore. But y'all not gonna listen to me.
Are you a female who's doing friends with benefits with a dude? Remember all those videos I did about being more feminine? Being more feminine includes not being his friend with benefits. Because there is no benefit for you. And please don't tell me that you're getting some, because that's a masculine thing to say. Stop even thinking that way, because you are the prize. When you speak like that, you are speaking and putting him on the pedestal from that perspective. That makes you lesser than. And you know what? It's time for you to be honest with yourself. The reality is that you want a relationship with that person or some person. But this strategy is all wrong. It's totally all wrong. And there are coaches that are going to tell you how to turn things around. But those successes that they speak of are exceptions to this.
Friends with benefits? Disgusting. You mean to tell me that every orgasm is followed by silence? Every come over is followed by go home. And then you're wondering why your self-worth keeps slipping away from you. No commitment, no emotional attachments. You're pretty much telling your brain that love does not require respect. Interesting. Are you seeing why relationships are not working because of these insane titles? Who makes this stuff up anyway? That's self-traumatizing. Trauma bonding, spreading trauma. After an experience like that, people actually think it's normal and it's okay. Friends with benefits. Disgusting.